looking for blockers. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Knox. Tackle is made at the 30-yard. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Snagged in the end zone to give. Using his legs, it's Vincent. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Knox. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Knox. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback gets him, got some room, headed to the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Makes the catch. It's Morales. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Hard running there. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Bring in the heat. Got the big paws on him, but couldn't hang on. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Little. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end, and they can't make the connection.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches and You know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless.
Turning on the Jets. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Now they'll run the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This offense needed a big play, and
Boise State ready to send out that offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Finds a tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Wagner. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
The Broncos have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just keep slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his back in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Across the 40, outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Knox. Big pickup on that one, they'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Cameron. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Trying play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, that was pretty easy for the quarterback, right? You just need a few yards to pick up that first, so you find the tight end, put it on his body, let him go do the work, and you keep the drive alive.
They'll try the run. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He might want another play. Wants to go up top. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. On the run, it's Russell. Gets it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground, he's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Cameron. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. And it'll be a touchdown. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Back to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now staring at a third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Knox. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Morales. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on first and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Powers forward. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
So first down, we'll open up the final period. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's at hand, be a little bit conservative, or
fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking left. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get deep shot for the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, give on the inside. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Broncos are on the move. In the red area, it's Russell. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Caught behind the line. It's Wagner. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line.
Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The 50, the 40, the 30, 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Hey, great job by the defense. The ball's thrown, the ball's completed, swarming to the football, knock it out, and then guess what? Be there to scoop it up, run it back to the end zone. Huge play by this defense.
you get the win, they are now bowl eligible. But when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time